Hello and welcome everyone to Free School Guru. How are you all? So yesterday we learned about present continuous tense. Today we're going to learn about past continuous tense. And I'm sure by now you would know what a past continuous tense is about. So just like we learned yesterday about present continuous tense talks about the action that is happening currently or that is going on, and just the opposite to that is past continuous tense, which talks about an action that was going on in the past or at some point in the past. Okay, so I can say I was playing in the park yesterday, which means yesterday I was playing in the park. So that action was going on yesterday when I was playing. Okay, so let's get the definition first, and then we will, as usual, we'll take some examples and make sure that we understand the usage of past continuous tense pretty well. So past continuous tense expresses an action that was going on in the past or at some point in the past. Okay. So before we go to examples, let me give you the rule, as always, which you should remember. For a past continuous tense, we use was or were with ing along with the root form of the verb. So what is the root form of the verb? I've told you, root form of the verb is the first form of the verb. Any action: play, eat, sleep, run, wake, right? So when I say first form, root form of the verb and add ing, so I mean if it's play is a root form. When you add ing, it becomes playing. Okay. When I say walk, it becomes walking. Okay. So remember, past continuous tense we always use when we have to express or tell about an action that was going on in the past or at some point in the past. Okay, so rule is clear. Usage of was or were along with ing and the first form of the verb. So I gave you an example. I was playing in the park yesterday afternoon. Okay, so let's take another example. Mike was walking to the school when I met him. Okay, we were planning to go out when the guests arrive. Okay, we were planning, we already used planning, so let's take something else. We were walking down the street when we saw a big car. Okay. I saw a plane flying in the sky when I was playing in the field. Okay, so we have given some examples. Now let's try to analyze them. Okay, so first example, I was playing in the park yesterday afternoon. So was identifies that the action is in the past, and playing means that the action was going on in the past, because we see a usage of ing here. I was playing in the park yesterday afternoon, which means the event or the action was going on. If I say I played in the park yesterday afternoon, which means the event was completed. Okay, it does not say that the event was going on. Okay, so similarly the next one, Mike was walking to the school when I met him, which means Mike was performing an action was going on when I met him. Okay, so which means it's a past continuous tense. Next one, we were, again usage of we and were. So were is used with plural, so with we use were. Okay, with a singular noun or a singular pronoun we use was. So we were planning to go out when the guests arrive, which means the action was going on. We were planning at that time when somebody came. So our action was going on. The planning was going on in our mind yesterday, right? And suddenly somebody came. So it's a past continuous tense. Again, similar one. Next, we were, again plural noun or pronoun, and so we use were walking down the street when we saw a big car. So yesterday we were performing this action of walking down the street, and then we saw a big car. So it's an example of a past continuous tense. Okay, so the last one, which is again similar, I saw a plane flying in the sky when I was playing in the field. Okay, so I saw the plane flying in the sky, right? So I saw it sometime in the past. Okay, so sometime in the past I saw a plane flying in, and this is an example of a past continuous tense. So this is pretty simple. So if you compare present continuous tense and past continuous tense, difference is very simple. Action is going on in both the cases, but in present the action is going on right now in present, whereas in case of past continuous tense, action is going on, action was going on in the past or at some point in the time when the action is described. So very simple, right? So that's all for today. Fairly quick lesson. Go back and practice, try to use some sentences, try to write some sentences using past continuous tense, and if you have any troubles or any questions, leave me a comment and I'll help you. Okay, good luck and take care.